It all began in 94, kept on rolling in 95, pieces were replaced in 96, it came to the hand in 97, and now it comes, and here we go, KOF is here again, nothing's from stop, it's 1998.
If you know anything about me, you might know that I kinda like fighting games. Just a little bit. And if you didn't know, I mean, it's right in the name. Hiya, Moxie punchrabbit, eternally trapped in the masochistic torment nexus of being an SNK fan. Nice to meet ya. Fighting games occupy a special place in my heart. The frenetic action, sick character designs, awesome moves. I think there's something almost anyone can enjoy about them. The King of Fighters and Fatal Fury by developer SNK are by far and away my favorites, so when I heard from my friend Nano that a mutual acquaintance in SkyRocketDog was putting on a tournament for King of Fighters 98, my favorite King of Fighters, I had to jump in. I know I teased .hack as the next video after the Portable Third video, and I had every intention of that being the case. Frankly, I wasn't even planning on making a video about this tournament. I fully expected to get eliminated in the first round of the brackets, but I came out of it thinking, hey, I actually had enough going on that I could make an experience style video about it. I imagine this will be shorter than my usual videos, but we'll see. I'm also using this as an opportunity to do a bit of review for myself as a player and contribute some simpler content to the FGC space as a whole. A lot of fighting game content tends to be very high level analysis and play from a largely competitive standpoint from fighting game pros, which, like, that makes sense, right? You want to know the info you're getting is correct for the most part in your PvP game. I think there's space for much more casual videos like this though. I'm not a competitive player. Fighting games are mostly a social experience for me. You're not gonna find me in ranked online modes endlessly queuing to make a funny number go up. That's not a jab at people who like being competitive, by the way, it's just not my gig. Fighting games are often regarded by outsiders to the genre as really complicated on a systems level, and while they can be, getting into fighting games isn't the insurmountable beast people think they are. If this video can provide a jumping in point for new folks to get into the FGC, hell, that's a net positive in my mind. Now, there'll be a little bit of a vocabulary lesson involved with this video. The terminology around the FGC stretches back into the 90s, so there's a lot of jargon for just about anything you can imagine happening in a fighting game. I'll be pulling definitions from the fighting game glossary, linked in the description, so hopefully most of the things I talk about are fairly digestible. So, the tournament. The first of the Iron Paw series of tournaments hosted by SkyRocketDog on Twitch. Shoutouts to Sky, he's very neat. Big thanks for putting on the tourney and for letting me use stream footage for the commentary bits. Also, thanks to GammaChris for providing commentary during the tournament with Sky, and Murphagator for running the brackets on the back end. Things went very smooth and the experience was overall fantastic. There was about a month between the announcement of the tournament and the actual running date, and I'll be completely honest, I didn't practice very much in that time. There were folks in the Discord running sets more or less all through the month, which was really cool to see, but between working on the Portable Third video and working graveyard shifts at my job, I largely wasn't available when people were around and doing stuff. I got a couple hours of solo practice in and a couple practice games right before the tournament, but for the most part I was going to have to rely on previous experience with 98 and a little bit of video research on the side. So what is King of Fighters anyway? King of Fighters is the first franchise crossover fighting game. Yes, even before Smash Bros, KOF's first entry was in 1994. The roster blends a combination of original characters with other characters from SNK's catalog of properties, such as Fatal Fury, Art of Fighting, Ikari Warriors, Psycho Soldier, Samurai Showdown, plus a few others. As far as story goes, KOF is seen as an alternate timeline story that brings all these characters together. The first King of Fighters tournament plays out in 1991's Fatal Fury King of the Fighters. Art of Fighting and Fatal Fury already share a universe, but the Art of Fighting games take place about 10 years prior to the first Fatal Fury, so KOF just sort of shifts itself off to the side of the main timeline so that the Art of Fighting characters don't need to age up. The story takes place across multiple games in sagas. The first, the Orochi Saga, takes place from KOF 95 to 97, with KOF 94 acting as a prologue. KOF 98 is an entry classified as a dream match. Roster changes happen between games as characters come and go, whether due to story relevance, death, etc. That means that not every character will show up in every game. For instance, in KOF 95, the American sports team aren't playable because their invitations to the tournament were stolen by the team of Iori Yagami, a KOF original character, Billy Kane from Fatal Fury, and Eiji Kisaragi from Art of Fighting. KOF 98 has all teams and characters from 94 to 97 playable, a huge roster of every character they've introduced so far, and you can pick any of them to smash together whether or not they've ever met or were in the same games at all. Dream match. None of that really matters for the tournament. I just like this series a lot and want to share stuff about it. SNK's arcade cabinet layouts primarily had an A, B, C, and D button, and as far as pushing buttons goes, KOF is a 4-button fighting game. Light punch, light kick, heavy punch, heavy kick. Fighting game controls can come in all sorts of variations, whether it's the 4-button light, medium, heavy special of Marvel vs. Capcom 3, or the 6-button light, medium, and heavy punches and kicks of Street Fighter. I mentioned it previously, but King of Fighters is a team-based fighting game. You pick a team of 3 characters and cycle through them in the order you choose. When the first character falls, the next round starts with the second, and so on until one team is fully eliminated. The winner of each round gets a portion of their health bar back based on how much time's remaining in the round. At the higher level, there's some strategy to how you set up your teams, who should go up front, who builds your resources the best, and who you keep at the back as your anchor. If you're starting out, pick your team and put them in whatever order you want. You'll figure out your own team synergy as you go. At this point, you're probably wondering what my team was. First, we have King, a Muay Thai practitioner from Art of Fighting who owns and operates her own bar. She and Blue Mary are goals, I'll be so for real. Next up is Colonel Ralph Jones of the Ikari Warriors. Big guy, big throw, absolute unit who loves tokusatsu. Last, but most definitely not least, we have Terry Bogard, protagonist of Fatal Fury. He's a golden retriever of a man who loves basketball and wants to know if you're okay. He is my absolute favorite fighting game character of all time, ever, forever. Seriously, I fucking love Terry Bogard. He's a great all-rounder with plenty of tools for almost any situation, with the downside that he's a bit slower than other characters on average. Unfortunately, my favorite move isn't in the game, as Terry didn't get it until a year later in 1999 in Garou Mark of the Wolves. That move is called Buster Wolf, and it looks a little something like this. It's so much my favorite move that I have the motion inputs on my jacket and branding. Hell, funnily enough, Moxie's design, lore, and fighting style takes a lot of heavy inspiration from characters like Ralph, King, Leona, Blue Mary, and especially Terry as he appears in Mark of the Wolves. My strategy's fairly simple, at least when it works. King goes out first for some agile hit and run tactics, try to suss out at least part of my opponent's game plan. I don't usually expect her to survive long because I'm not that proficient with her. Ralph goes out second as a big body to try and lay out a bunch of high damage hits, ideally taking out a character or two. And then Terry brings up the rear when the chips are down and I gotta vaguely know what I'm doing. Like I said, this is the strategy when it works and I'm not flailing around panicking and eating damage in easily defensible situations. As far as the tournament's concerned, it was a best of 3 double elimination bracket. If you lose your first set in the winners bracket, you drop into losers and can fight your way back up. Not every match was streamed. The overall structure was that every match in the winners bracket would be streamed, with matches from losers bracket shown every so often. Despite my lack of practice, I was feeling pretty good, excited to throw some hands, and then promptly got hit by nerves when Discord pinged and I saw I was going to be the first streamed match. Okay, Moxie, no pressure.
Our first match will be Feltemp versus Moxie Punchrabbit on stream. Oh. Now, I don't know either team being played here, so this will be interesting. You are good to start fighting whenever. Hawk Dog.
This is really exciting.
Yes, we get to see 2 new teams. I don't know who they're playing. We got a double Terry already.
Oh, fuck yeah!
And an Athena! Will they check the team happiness levels? They did not. Don't care about their their emotions today. Let us turn up the game audio just a smidge as well.
So Terry is a character that I picked up a little bit playing recently too. I really like, he has a really well-rounded moveset, can approach like a bunch of different scenarios pretty well.
How is this audio level, everyone in the chat? Let me know now. Let's catch this early.
Ooh, yeah, good thinking. Yeah, Terry's also like the coolest fighting game character ever fucking made, so I'm all about Terry right now. Yuri is who I played in the 1 week I played King of Fighters 13 back in 2013.
And already you're being KO'd. Down one
That was
team
a good
member.
first round.
That
Hell yeah.
was. We got Ralph coming out.
Sorry, I love Ralph.
Gamma loves about half of the characters in this game, so be prepared to hear that a lot.
Makes playing the game really fucking hard. So Ralph is kind of like grappler with really strong pokes. Fireballs are something he really has to respect. He doesn't have like a move that goes through them or anything.
The rising
So he
tackle.
has to jump or evade or block.
Going max mode already. Trying to get the big damage off of those normal hits.
Now, Sky, what is max mode?
Well, if you insist.
For
Can act-
our viewers who don't
Oh.
know. Oh my goodness!
Oh! Already we got one! Max mode, you can activate for 1 bar, and it buffs your damage by 25% and gives you new super moves. Stronger
it
super
is-
moves, rather.
It is a
Goodbye, Ralph.
good mode to go into if you do not plan on using a lot of supers.
And it's very strong for someone like Ralph, who has very strong normal attacks and will get the damage off of those pokes.
Oh yeah.
We got
Here
Blue
we see Return of
Terry.
Terry. Blue Terry. We love Blue Terry.
Blue Terry here.
Now, Mai is a character that I've struggled fighting against a lot. Her neutral is really strong with, I can't remember the name of it, but it's a move that kind of like makes a fire explosion in front of her.
I do
Her
not know the name.
projectiles-
Oh!
Ooh, good super.
Very good super. Oh!
Getting a lot of damage on Terry already. Woo.
The power wave.
Yeah!
Locking Mai down into the corner. This might be the play. Oh, KO'd by the fan.
Ooh, that might have been Chip, in fact.
Oh, it might have been. You're right.
It was a good game one. That was a good game
That was
one.
a very good game one here.
Okay, that first match didn't go the greatest. Going into the tournament, I'd been looking at picking up Yuri Sakazaki, the younger sister of Ryo from Art of Fighting. She's got a pretty neat moveset and is fairly quick on her feet. I'd practiced with her a little bit and thought I'd be alright. I wasn't feeling confident enough in her though, forgetting which motions correspond to what special moves, so I called an audible, and for the rest of the tournament I had King in Yuri's spot. It's fine though, it's just one loss. What's the worst that could... Okay, so this is Athena. She's from Psycho Soldier, and she's a zoning character. This means she likes to play keep away and... You hear that an awful lot when you fight her.
Have to see if there's any... Oh, we're getting a little swap here.
Ooh, King! Digi, hi, thank you
You
for
are
joining.
now. Congratulations.
Oh, great, yippee!
Thank you, Digi. How are you doing? Welcome to the King of Fighters 98. We'll have to see if this
There
King
she is!
pick
There's King!
helps.
There's King herself!
And we got Athena out first as well. A little team swap, or team order swap here.
So Athena is a really strong, like, zoning keep away character. She has a lot of evasion, a really good fireball. And one of my favorite things about her is a character that yells very loudly.
That is true. Athena does yell a lot. That is awesome, though. Welcome in, though, everyone. We just started the tournament. This is the very first match on stream.
This may be a challenging round for Moxie.
This is true, but we did see that Ralph super.
A character like this. Ooh, getting the cool dive bomb with Ralph.
That dive bomb is
Maybe
very cool.
I spoke too soon. Good roll. Ooh, Athena ducking beneath the standing C.
Rolling through it. Awesome to see.
Good uppercut.
I've noticed Moxie is locking down Feltemp into the corner a lot. Trying to send the trying to stop the projectile keep away by just pushing to the corner.
It looks like Fel is pretty comfortable just like fighting with their back against the wall there.
This will be a tough match for Terry here.
Yes. Terry definitely stronger than Ralph when it comes to...
no!
Yeah.
Oh, the super missing. And that'll be it for this first game.
That was a clean first game. Well done. Well done, Feltemp.
Very well done. Very, very well done.
I'm so happy we got to see a Galactica Phantom already.
It is awesome to see that.
Zoners are like an absolute hard counter for me as an Unga Bunga heart player. I do not play defensively. I want to rush you down, and if I don't rush down, I die. So yeah, second match I got 3-0'd by one of my opponent's characters. It happens. Overall though, they played fucking stellar. It was a good expectation setter for me. I'm down in the losers bracket, but not out yet. Couple things I want to touch on first. There's one specific misinput on my part that I want to talk about. If anyone watching is new to how fighting games work, this is a great moment to look at inputs for special moves. It's this right here. This seemingly random move my Terry throws out at nearly full screen. This is Terry's rising tackle. And this is Terry's Power Wave. Both of these special moves involve inputting a punch after doing their respective motions, either a Dragon Punch or Fireball motion. Fireball and Dragon Punch are colloquialisms used as a way to shorthand certain inputs and moves as a general use term across most fighting games and characters. A lot of these terms and inputs originated from Street Fighter and more or less became the standard for many fighting games today. Fireball is in reference to Ken and Ryu's Hadoken, and Dragon Punch comes from their Shoryuken. These moves, often called specials, are done via motion inputs. Motions are basically just the order you input directions before hitting one of your attack buttons, and they correspond to the direction your character is facing. Terry's Power Wave, for instance, is his Fireball, and the motion input is the same as a Hadoken, a quarter circle forward. Forward being the direction your character is facing, and a punch. You've likely already put it together, but Terry's Rising Tackle is his Dragon Punch. Same motion as a Shoryuken, which is forward, then down, down forward, which is just the diagonal position on the stick. I don't really know how best to put it. When you put these motions side by side, there's a lot of similarities. If you want to simplify it, a Dragon Punch is more or less just a quarter circle where you tap forward first. In this moment against the Athena, I was looking to close the gap, so I had tapped forward to start moving forward, but with an approaching Fireball from Athena, I wanted to contest it with my own, so I quickly input a quarter circle forward. Because this all happens within a few frames and there wasn't enough time between my forward input and the quarter circle, the game read my input as an attempted Dragon Punch and threw out a Rising Tackle instead of the Power Wave I was looking for. There's other moves that have similar colloquialisms. A quarter circle back motion is often referred to as a Tatsu after Ryu and Ken's spinning Tatsumaki kick, etc., etc. Beyond special moves, there are super moves. Ralph's Galactica Phantom is one such example. These are usually slightly more complex motions. Galactica Phantom is 2 quarter circles forward and a punch, for instance, but other SNK supers can be things like a quarter circle back, half circle forward, like Terry's Power Geyser. These take up resources to use. As you fight, your characters build up bars of meter that can be spent on super moves. A lot of crowd favorites for the night ended up being the members of the American sports team, especially Brian Battler and Chang, a giant criminal who swings around a big ball and chain. There was a mirror match between Changs a couple of times, and honestly, they were some of the funniest and most energetic showings of the night.
I do not know what team G-Pole plays besides Heavy D being commented earlier.
Oh.
I will be very excited if this is the character picked. I'll tell you that right now.
Eh.
Yes!
Oh,
Another
baby,
Brian
this
has come out to play.
almost the entire American sports team. They are all American. Check that out. That's kind of neat.
We have another Brian coming out. No Lucky, but that's okay. Terry is awesome cool.
Ooh! Ooh! Look
Yes.
at G-Pool, like, really intelligently, like, commanding space, avoiding fireballs and other pokes.
Nice, nice. Let to
Ooh,
see.
great air-to-air from Moxie. Ooh!
Heavy G.
I got scared when that crossed up.
Oh, the super
Whoa.
miss.
Ooh, too far, though. Can't take advantage of it.
Very close on health here. One more hit will do it. And that'll
Oh!
take Heavy D out.
Ooh, but Gigi got a lot of good work done on King.
Definitely.
Who do they have second? Ah, Terry. Come on, come on.
Terry is out here. I definitely think we're going to see a lot of Terry Bogard tonight. And a lot of King.
Terry might be the most popular character here. King is a little bit of a surprise. I didn't know too much about her. I haven't seen a whole lot of
The
King
power
before.
dunk.
Power dunk!
And that'll
Good
take out
jump.
King.
Great kick.
Will Terry have full health after this or very close to it? Full health. So we're basically
well
evened
done,
out.
Well done. Oh! This is another kind of scary matchup for Ralph. Terry's
Very
pokes
scary.
are really strong.
The anti-air.
Ooh.
Nice.
He's got great anti-airs too.
Rolling
There's rising
through.
tackle, of course. Terry's 3C is like a standing uppercut. That's also really solid. If Moxie takes an aerial approach.
Wow, these anti-airs are
dunk!
strong today. We love to see Terry Bogard doing Terry Bogard
Now-
things.
I'm glad you said that because I have good news for you.
Here comes another one.
We have two Terry. The Terry duo.
The Terry versus Terry. Rising tackle. I think G-Pull is very much in their element right now with Terry Bogard.
Ooh. True to their name, Moxie getting a lot of really solid punches in there.
True. Oh!
Yeah!
And just like that, it's been evened out a little bit. And that'll be round
Wow.
one to G-Pull. That was awesome.
That was a really good game.
We did not get to see Brian come out.
Well done. The Brian in reserve.
Brian was just sitting there watching.
The scariest Brian is the one that stands in the sidelines.
All right. Couple things I'm pretty happy with on this. Catching Heavy D's slide punch while on low health to secure a win, plus landing Terry's triple geyser, the max mode version of his power geyser super. Couple misinputs, got rising tackles when I wanted power waves. I also became painfully aware that I don't know how to approach very well. I'm the queen of the jump in and I end up taking unnecessary damage far more often than I'd like.
What a cool team. I really like Moxie's team a lot.
Aw, thanks.
Definitely, definitely. Final boss Brian. Yes, Brian is waiting and watching. Immediately jumping over the fireball.
Ooh. Ooh. G-Pool saw the fireball coming. Clairvoyance. Hero vision.
That was the special upgrade. We did see it once.
Ooh, and that's why that
was not a
Spark
taunt.
Splash was two.
Yes, yes, that is why the
Nice.
Spark Slash was 2 hits. There it is again. It's Jeeple actually making use out of it right now.
Now, I believe if you do it in point-blank range, it is also an attack. I want to say it's a proximity unblockable.
I do believe so as well. Taking the
There's a
first
few
round.
characters with interesting moves like that, where they're not quite command throws, but you can't block them either. Wah! Sorry, I love Ralph. I love a lot of these characters.
Oh,
Whoa, did that cross up?
I
Fuck,
think
that
it
was weird.
I think it did. Almost getting the KO on Heavy D here. One more good hit is all it'll take. And air to air.
Nice, well done, well done.
I think most of the health will come back, not all.
Mhm.
Pretty back to being even out here. However, we did see Terry Bogard from G-Pull working out very well.
Now, I do think Moxie is in a really good position here because they also play Terry. So they're familiar with like the spacing and timing of all of their normals.
I do love putting on a show.
The spacing and timing of all of their normals.
And just like that, Brian will have to come out and fight.
Unbelievable round! Wow!
What does
You
Brian
gotta
bring
be
here?
kidding me.
Brian's gonna have a tough comeback right now.
Yeah, this is gonna be a hell of a Brian game.
Galactica count 2, actually.
Galactica, yeah, we're 2 for 2 on Phantoms.
We're not seeing much. Oh, there we go. A little bit of the Brian Psycho Crusher,
Yeah, the football crusher.
the football crusher, air to air.
Football.
He's number 1.
He's number 1! Yay! Oh, it's all come down to this.
Perry versus Brian. Moxie fighting to not be eliminated here against Brian.
Now, Brian is like a really unusual character. If you're not experienced with fighting Brian, there's
This is
a lot
true.
he can do to surprise you.
However, Terry does have the life lead right now, and Brian does not have amazing super. There we go! The helicopter spin!
What Brian does have is a lot of meter. Oh!
1-1!
Wow! Good round. Good
Very
round.
good round. Very good round.
Shoutouts to Blue Terry.
Second match, feeling pretty good. I have one more chance to stay in the bracket. If I lose here, it's all over. One thing I've been trying to do through the tournament is a small combo with Ralph involving his backbreaker command grab, which is another colloquialism for a grab that involves a motion input. Ralph's backbreaker is instantaneous, which means comboing into it should be relatively easy, and it's difficult to deal with. In practice mode, I was able to do it pretty consistently off of Ralph's close heavy punch, but I think adding in an online connection just made it a bit too hard for me to pull off in a real match. I did get it raw at one point. I'll take that, I guess. Getting a second Galactica Phantom off was very satisfying. I think I ended up having the most on-stream connecting Galacticas, but I don't want to claim something I'm not completely sure on.
Yes, the tackle was indeed tackled there. We are going to a final round for the first time today. A 1-1 match here. Heavy D
Ooh, good sweep. Heavy
Going
D does a
in.
lot of damage.
getting the special upgrade. We'll have to see what usage this gets.
I love that like fade punch.
Caught Heavy D out of the air.
Good catch. Wow.
The special. Oh!
Ooh.
That went way further than I thought it did.
I didn't know what that super did. That was scary.
Going for the chip and gets
Oh,
the
the chip!
KO.
That's a sign of experience right there. If you have the meter to guarantee a chip out victory,
Definitely go for it.
definitely go for it.
Definitely.
100%. Ooh.
Immediately hit by the dive attack.
Yeah, when you're at that kind of HP threshold and you start the round with Ralph just like 3 feet away from you, that's a really scary place to be.
Definitely, definitely. And here comes Terry Bogard, the first of the two Terrys we'll see, possibly.
Yes. Terry primary.
Red Terry.
Red Terry.
Default Terry. Nice
Really good
uppercut.
straight. Ooh.
Couldn't get it that time. The kick was going out. Power dunk.
Power dunk.
Burn knuckle.
Good
Power
burn
wave.
knuckle.
Every special move being used right now.
The thing about Terry is
The
a lot
command
of his
grab?
Ooh, backbreaker. A lot of his specials are like really good, and if spaced properly, they're hard to punish. Oh, no.
Oh, okay. We avoided it that
You don't get to
time.
do it twice. Oh, G-Pool says no. You get it once. You don't get it twice. Sit down. All right.
Moxie down to the last character right now. All that's left is Blue Terry.
Blue Terry. If you believe in Blue Terry, hit us with a blue emote right now.
And if you believe in a red Terry, hit us with a red emote.
I've heard of red versus blue, but this is ridiculous. Oh god!
The power
The
dunk, air
post
to
being
air.
entered by power dunks on both sides.
This is going to be all up to Brian versus Terry. What a matchup at the end here for these two.
Challenge me in blue mode.
What will Brian do against Terry? One for the spin, it missed. Nice uppercut. The charge missing.
That charge is
The second
really
charge
scary.
hitting though.
Yep.
Oh!
Whoa! Yeah! I'm telling you that
The Brian
spinning
Psycho
body press,
Crusher.
it's so hard to do stuff about.
Is this?
Whoa!
Oh, the last hit missed.
Oh, it
No!
didn't connect. Is G-Pool in the air, perhaps?
Perhaps, maybe.
Yeah, Brian can use it for really creative
Oh!
corner escapes. Woo! Moxie, well done. Well done.
We love to see Brian though.
Whew, okay, a little bit closer than I would have liked, but honestly, my opponent had some sauce. The way their Terry manhandled my Ralph was honestly a little scary. I managed to keep it together and grab the win though. My third set of matches wasn't on stream, so I'll do my best to fill in some commentary where I can. So the next team I'm facing is one I can only describe as a dense wall of meat. We've got Ryo Sakazaki, a pretty hard-hitting karate practitioner, Chang and his big ball, and Goro Daimon, an absolute unit of a judo practitioner. This is gonna be an insanely uphill battle. I'll be so for real, y'all. This team is hard to deal with. Big moves, big damage. By the time I chewed through Daimon and Chang, I was down to my last character in Terry, and Ryo is fairly similar in that he's got a lot of solid buttons and tools to deal with many situations. I had to try and adapt as best I could going into the next match, or that's it. It's over. And yeah, that's it. That's me out of the tournament. Honestly, I'll take it though. I got further than I expected for my first tournament, and I know what I need to improve on generally as a player. Lessons I can take across to any number of other fighting games I play. Some highlights of the rest of the tournament involve this incredibly evil and violent red Brian battler.
Second Iori and our first Takuma, yeah.
So much Brian today. I love it.
We love football, Sky!
We love football.
We love football and we love playing the characters you're excited to see.
Hold on.
Holy shit!
Hold on.
Brian got a few hits, that's half health already!
Brian is going in right now. Oh my gosh.
He's going for the Super Bowl! Oh my god! Yan going for the touchdown! This is what I'm talking about, the helicopter move?
That was a perfect for Brian.
If you haven't practiced defensive technology against the helicopter, it's extremely scary.
It is very scary.
It looks like something you should easily be able to challenge, but in my experience, it like really isn't.
Some hits there, at least, coming out. Going for the air grab.
Ooh. Yeah, doesn't find her in the air.
I do know the air grab will catch people off guard because some people don't know that's an air grab.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Nice, the uppercut. Or upper attack, whatever you want to call it. Upper
Classics
shoulder
of football.
charge.
Nice to stuff that. Keep Brian a little grounded.
Yes, we're noticing a little bit more of
good damage there.
Brian being locked down now. Gonna take the round now.
Super.
He is a superstar.
I mean, Brian can also do this. When Brian is done fighting, he can leave, and it's hard to get him to come back.
Yeah, he could just leave this realm and just run away. It's a taunt. Reddy loves
Here
the
comes
taunts.
Mary. Really cool
loves
Mary
showing
color.
it. It's showing off the taunts. One
Bing
more hit
bong.
and Brian is out. I don't know
Here's
if Reddy
this-
knew about the
yep.
double, the 3 hits.
The Chang mirror matches.
Now,
Go
Aya,
Chang'e!
look away for like 1 minute.
Chain Gang, rise up! Chain Gang, let's go! Uh-oh.
The big bong, the slide.
I do not want to be on this boat floating through this river with these 2 giants throwing iron balls around. Let me on that boat in the distance. I don't want to be on this one anymore. God, it's so fucking scary.
Oh, big hit.
Jesus Christ.
The super.
Oh,
Oh, it's so low of health. The super. Oh.
oh my God! I'm holding my fucking face, dude. The reaction time. What a solution to that problem, man.
That was
I
awesome.
Need to catch my breath already, dude.
What a move in the finals in the first game.
The final match went into a bracket reset. Essentially, the challenger who made it through the loser's bracket beat the player in the winner's bracket in the finals, which would then take them out of loser's bracket and on an even footing in standings with the winner. So a final round had to take place. It was pretty hype. I'm eager to hear about the next Iron Paw tournament and what game will be put forward because I plan on being there for it. Shout out again to SkyRocketDog for putting on the tournament. Lovely commentary and letting me use his stream footage. Truly an absolute sweetie. GammaChris for commentary and liking my team, and Murphagator for running the brackets. And honestly, everybody who went out and fought, like it was, I didn't get to interact with many folks, but like just generally, it was a good time. I had fun. I hope everybody else had fun too. It was good. If you're interested in watching more fighting game stuff in general, Tampa Never Sleeps is one of my favorites. They put on open tournaments almost every day of the week for a crazy amount of fighting games on Twitch, with VODs uploaded to YouTube. Well worth checking out. Also, I'd be remiss if I didn't shout out Wooly vs. Get Into Fighting Games series, which is sort of a continuation of the Friday Night Fisticuffs and Saturday Night Scrublords series from the Super Best Friends, which Wooly used to be a part of. Wooly, Matt, and Pat are responsible for me getting into fighting games. It's how I discovered Fatal Fury, King of Fighters, and by extension Terry Bogard. I pretty much owe where I am right now as a creator to these guys, so absolutely go check them out. I have a Strawpage where you can send me questions, comments, doodles, whatever. I try to respond to them with art of my own as often as I can. My Twitter and Bluesky are linked in the description as well if you want to keep up with what I've got going on. I think that's about it. Dot hack videos coming next for real this time, so look forward to that, and I'll be back real soon.